All right, so guys, here we are, Pro Division, hole number one. We're going to take first look at seeing what these holes look like for Pro. One of the things that I typically recommend, especially when you get holes like this, is the expert level. It's a little bit easier once you get larger wins for the par fours to be executed, as opposed to having smaller wins. Keeping in mind that the tee box is the same either way. However, in this situation, this is the one time that they're really giving a favorable wind for guys to maybe start to get aggressive here, to where you could easily kind of shoot it off this front face here. It's still going to be it's going to be tough to do with early clubs. So it is going to kind of favor guys with a little bit more club and driver distance. Another thing that you can do, especially with this wind angle, is you can just kind of intentionally go over to the right. You can see it looks like opponent may be doing that, but did good ball it. Now if he would have went for that shot off that middle fairway there, may have been able to do it with that great outdoor ball with some kind of hook slice or something. So one of the things that I'm thinking, especially with this wind, is maybe, it won't be quite as straight as I want. However, you'll see my clubs are a little bit premature, and I don't feel like wasting berserkers just to waste berserkers. So what I'm going to do is just drive it down here, try to keep it out of this bunker, and just try to basically hit it as far as I can. What this will typically do is it'll give me a long iron shot to where I don't have that bad of an angle, and I can hopefully go at this straight at the hole. You can see that I got down towards the edge of the trees. My wind was a 6, which is kind of middle of the road. It could be better, could be worse. With a little bit more wind, we would have got that down just a little bit farther. Another thing technically I could do is I could bring out extra mile, get just a little bit more length there. Hesitant to do that. I don't want to get a little too out of control with my shot. So more times than not, you'll see me just use the Thor's hammer and just try to make do. I don't even really equip. Once I unlock Thor's hammer, you'll barely see me use extra mile ever again. It's because it's just not worth it. But in this instance, getting those couple extra yards to get out of this tree does definitely pose some benefits here. However, we should be good. Now, you can see we did get kind of a larger wind this time around. So you'll see that I'm going to try to go maybe around 4 on the spin, give or take. I'll typically play maybe 1.7, 1.8 per ring. Thinking I'm going to go 5-ish here. You'll see that I moved down to lower ground as well. Definitely going to need a little bit extra curl, I believe. It looks like I over adjusted. So it needed to be closer to 2 per ring, and I should have only went 4 rings. But, this is the things that you need to be trying to do on day one. If you're doing this successfully on day one and staying fairly aggressive, you'll find it's much easier to figure out what that ring adjustment is. If I went 5 rings there, which is essentially 1.5-ish per ring, even 4 rings there might have been too much. Might have been like 3.9, 3.8. But seeing things like that helps you get dialed in to where next playthrough or, subsequent playthroughs after that, you're going to be that much more in line and able to figure that out for yourself. So keep that tip in mind. Good luck, and hopefully you're able to start getting that shot dialed in.